Hey everyone, Mike here, Mike's House of Mods, and I am finally going to be replacing this with this bad boy. All right, now because of the airbag, we need to disconnect the negative cable from the battery. So I'm going to go ahead and do that now. Now I'm sure you realize that your battery is right here behind the fender. Unfortunately for me, I actually rerouted my power steering reservoir, and it's right over top of the battery, but normally yours is going to be wide open. So you just go ahead and disconnect the negative cable down there. So I'm going to go ahead and do that, and then we'll get on to the steering wheel. All right, I am not going to lie, that was a pain. I actually had to unbracket my power steering fluid reservoir and get down there and loosen that up. So there wasn't a whole lot of room. So if you are thinking about purchasing one of these reservoir relocation deals, keep this in mind. If you ever have to disconnect your negative battery terminal, it's going to take a little bit of time to do. So I'm going to let the battery sit for about 10 minutes before I really start messing with this. But in the meantime, I'm going to show you what we're going to be doing. And if you look on the steering wheel, you can see that little hole right there. And then there's one on this side as well. Let me see if I can get there. There we go. And what we need to do is take something small like this screwdriver here. We're going to put it in the hole on each side, well, one at a time. And we're going to push on a little latch that kind of disconnects the airbag piece on here, and then once we get this piece off, then we can start working with the rest of it. So I'm going to give this, like I said, give the battery some time to discharge, I guess you could say, the rest of the electrical system in here, and then I'm going to go and take off this airbag. All right, so it's been about 10 minutes or 15 minutes, and I'm going to go ahead and start removing this airbag. And like I said, there's a small hole here, and you take your small screwdriver and you put it in there. You can see sometimes it'll kind of go in all the way, which isn't what you want, but eventually you'll kind of feel something that's like kind of against it, like you're pushing on something, and that's what you want to kind of find. All right, I got the one side. Now we go try the other side. Okay, like I said, you get push on those pins and the airbag comes out. All right, so what we have is the clock spring here, and we need to take these two plugs off. So you basically pull up on these yellow tabs, or these yellow pieces here, if I can get it with one hand. Let's see. There we go, there's the one. Hold on one second. Like I said, it's tough to do with one hand. And we try to get the other one like that. Okay, and then actually they do come all the way out. So I'm gonna set that aside down here and see if I can pull this one all the way up. Might need a screwdriver for this. There it is. And that one's off. So with those yellow pieces taken out, I'm gonna use my needle nose pliers and see if I can do this with one hand again. There's the one, and oh, there's the second one. And what's nice is they're actually color coordinated as well. They have pink plug, oh, there we go, pink plug, and a white plug with the pink input and the white input there. So the airbag is off. Now it's time to start taking off the steering wheel. All right, so now to remove the steering wheel, we do have a 21 millimeter nut that's on here. So you're gonna get your 21 millimeter socket with an extension, and we're gonna try to loosen it up here. There it is. And it's off. So remove the steering wheel, you might have to tug on a little bit, and then there we go, and then it'll come off. And just pull these yellow wires out, and looks like there's something behind here with this clip here, so I might have to take this off. Yeah, I think we're gonna have to take that off as well. All right, so this little plug was a little bit of a bugger, and I wasn't able to take it off while I was on camera because I kind of figured it out. But basically, let me kind of show you what was going on. There's this little tab on top here. Let's see if we can get it in focus maybe. Right there, and then under here, I get some light on it. There's another little tab that it kind of, let me see if I can use this to point it. Right under here. There we go, right there, there's another tab. You kind of push up on it and that releases this part right there to get this plug out. So anyway, like I said, it's not that difficult once you know what you're supposed to do. And this is out, the steering wheel is out, and now what I need to do is replace all of these innards onto the new steering wheel and then basically put it back together. Okay, the first one we're gonna do is I'm gonna go and loosen the two little screws here, the Torx. They're a T20. There's one on this side here, and then there's one on this side here, and that'll deal with the controls on your steering wheel. And then we have 3 more bigger ones that we'll take for this metal piece in the center. So just go ahead and loosen this up. Whoop. Actually, that makes it a little easier. Put that one there. And that one there. And like I said, that loosens these pieces up. And now I'm gonna go change this to a Torx T25. And then, oh, these ones are a little bit tighter. Wait. Actually, I was wrong. These bigger ones, here, and here, are actually T27s. And I kind of already loosened them because they were quite a bugger to get off of here. Actually, this one on the bottom right here is still stuck on there, so I might get some helping hands to be able to break that thing loose without actually stripping it, which is what I definitely don't want to do. So I do want to be careful when you're messing with it. I'm going to try to do it on my own, but we'll see what happens. All right, so I got all of these 3 of these bolts loose. They are definitely tight, so be aware of that. Don't try to. I almost stripped this one here. That would have been horrible. But anyway, be careful. Like I said, those are on there pretty tight, so you don't want to strip those. And these are actually nice and loose. And the only thing that's holding them on are these little plugs underneath. I'll kind of show you how to undo this plug real quick. Let's see if we can zoom in here. There's a little tab right there. My little pointer. There's a little tab right there. Just push down on that, and that plug should come out. Let me see if I can do it with one hand. Probably not. But let's try it. Push down. Probably not. I'm going to go ahead and, like I said, just push on that little tab and this plug should come right out. And it should be the same thing on this side. There's a little tab there as well. Right. Oh, it's right down there. Look, I screwed up my fingernail. But anyway, I'm going to go and take those tabs out, and then these will come off. There's the one. Actually, it was easier to do it with my thumb than it was messing with that screwdriver. Get this thing turned around, push on the tab, and it's kind of caught there. Let's see if I can get it in the camera. And there it is, piece of cake. All right, now that these pieces are out, this is nice and loose, but it is still kind of attached with a little piece of tape with this red wire here. And there's one over here, and then there's also these ones that we kind of disconnect to be able to pull this thing off of here. So I'm going to do that now. And then we have this part here. Let me see if I can get this out. Actually, there it is. I might just be able to leave that there attached, because I really need to do now, if I can leave that attached, that'd be really cool, because all there is now are these 2 little bolts in the back here. in here, and I'll see what those torques are for these ones. It's not that. Here we go. It looks like it's a T15 for these two ones right here. So I can take those off. All right, now you can see the old steering wheel looks like the new one, and now we're just gonna go put all this fun stuff back onto this one. All right, so now I just need to put these little screws back in. So now with that black cover piece attached, we can go ahead and put this piece back in. And remember, we got to have this wire kind of go behind it, like so. Let's see if I can do this. And then this piece right here, this little red one, goes underneath here, like so. And then these pieces kind of get taped. The tape's not that great now, but they kind of get taped in there, taped on there. And this actually goes under here, I believe. And this little blue cord, or this little blue plug, you can kind of see it comes out kind of the bottom there. And let's see, get this out of the way again. There, there, and there. Like so. And we get our 27 millimeter socket again. And start retightening these down. Just kind of tighten them by hand, well not by hand, but not huge tight right now, just to make sure everything is looking okay. Like that. That plugs there, this one's for the other side. And that one's in the back. I think we're good. So let me go ahead and I'm going to finish tightening these down better than they were. All right, now it's time to reconnect these little side pieces here. And we'll just plug them in like they were before. And that's hard to see because my hands are in the way, but just plug right in like that. And then this one gets connected like so. And we just go back to our little torque screw here. Sorry if you can't see it, I'm trying to get my hands out of the way, but it's kind of tight quarters, but kind of get the point. Basically just screwing the screw back in. Much easier. And then we'll go onto this side here. Okay, we are done. Everything is swapped over. Now let's put this bad boy back in the car. All right, first thing I gotta do is take the clock spring wires and just feed them through the steering wheel on the top. Right through here. All right, there we go. All right, so those are there. They are through. And I'm gonna go and plug this top one. Let me readjust the camera here. Just replug this blue one back into the spot up here. And like so, that's in there. And again, pull these through like that. And then down at the bottom, there's two little things sticking out there. You gotta make sure those are inside there as well. Kind of push this in. Okay. I think we're good there. Now I have to take the nut here and put it back into the center column. We'll tighten that bad boy down. Again, this was a 21 millimeter socket. It's on there nice and tight. Now, we'll go ahead and we'll take the airbag and re-plug the plugs in. Remember, pink on one side, white on the other side, like that. For whatever reason, they had them kind of twisted like this. I don't know why. Like that. And then we'll go back to put these little yellow pieces back in here, like that. And this one, like that. And then I believe we just need to snap this back on. And there it is. All right, I'm not gonna lie, this thing looks pretty cool. And I'm looking forward to the first drive with it. And I don't know, I think it's gonna be great for autocross as well. So that's gonna wrap up this video. I hope you liked it. If you did, please hit that like button, smash that subscribe button, hit that notification bell so you will see when I come up with some new videos. And be sure to check out Facebook. If you're a Facebook person, be sure to check out the Kappa Mods Facebook group. Awesome group, and some of the stuff that people are doing on there are absolutely amazing. So if you're into modifying your Solstice, Sky, Opel GT, Daewoo G2X, I think it is, be sure to check out that Facebook group. I actually am the administrator, and I'm probably going to be running some contests on there as well, giving away some free stuff. So be sure to join that, and I hope to see you there.